Are you ready for what could be the most dangerous weather pattern of the entire winter season? Because in the next 72 hours, over 150 million Americans will face life-threatening conditions. And here is what nobody is talking about. This is not just one storm. This is a relentless winter storm train that will pound the United States for an entire week, bringing blizzard conditions, damaging tornadoes, and a temperature crash so severe it could kill your crops overnight. Right now, as you watch this video, a massive winter storm is already hammering Minnesota with over 3 feet of snow. 3 feet! That is taller than most children, and this is just storm number 1. But wait, because at the 30-second mark, I am going to reveal which major cities will see snowfall totals that meteorologists are calling absolutely unprecedented for late February. Keep watching, because if you live anywhere from Texas to Maine, your life is about to change in the next 72 hours. Let me be crystal clear about something. The National Weather Service has issued winter storm warnings for over 20 states simultaneously. 20 states! When was the last time you saw that? And here is the shocking part. This pattern is setting up exactly like the historic February blizzard of 1978 that killed over 100 people and caused $4 billion in damage. The same atmospheric setup, the same Arctic air mass, the same trajectory. But this time, it could be even worse. Now, I promised you at 30 seconds I would reveal the unprecedented snowfall forecast. Here it is. Duluth, Minnesota is facing 30 to 36 inches of accumulated snow in just 48 hours. Minneapolis could see 18 to 24 inches. Green Bay, Wisconsin, 15 to 20 inches. And even Chicago, Detroit, and Cleveland are looking at significant accumulating snow that will shut down highways and cancel flights for days. But that is not even the most dangerous part of this story. Here is what is keeping meteorologists up at night. On Thursday, the exact same storm system that is bringing blizzard conditions to the north will spawn a severe weather outbreak across the Ohio Valley with all the ingredients for violent tornadoes. Yes, you heard that right. Snow and tornadoes from the same weather system within hours of each other. Louisville, Kentucky faces a 5% tornado risk. Indianapolis, Indiana is in the slight risk zone. Cincinnati, Ohio needs to have their tornado action plans ready. This is February. This should not be happening, but it is, and the timing could not be worse. Let me walk you through the exact timeline, city by city, because timing is everything with this monster storm train. And please drop a comment below with your city name, and I will personally respond with your specific forecast. That is a promise. Wednesday afternoon, Storm 1 pounds the upper Midwest. Duluth, blizzard conditions, 50-mile-per-hour winds, 0 visibility. Minneapolis, 6 to 12 inches by midnight. Saint Paul, similar. Rochester, 8 to 14 inches. Eau Claire, 10 to 16 inches near whiteout conditions. Wednesday night into Thursday morning, snow spreads east. Green Bay wakes to 8 to 12 inches. Wausau, 10 to 14. Milwaukee, 6 to 10 inches by dawn. Madison, 7 to 11. Meanwhile, severe storms develop across Missouri and Arkansas. Thursday afternoon turns crazy. St. Louis faces severe thunderstorms, large hail, damaging winds noon to 3 p.m. Indianapolis, tornado risk 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Peak danger 4 to 7 p.m. Louisville in the bullseye 3 to 9 p.m. Cincinnati, tornado risk peaks 5 to 10 p.m. While tornadoes spin across Indiana and Ohio, heavy snow hammers Wisconsin and Michigan. Marquette sees 12 to 18 inches. Grand Rapids 6 to 12. Detroit 3 to 6 inches, enough to paralyze highways. Thursday night into Friday brings heaviest Great Lakes snow. Superior, Wisconsin buried under 18 to 24 inches. Duluth adds 6 to 12 more. Parts of Michigan's Keweenaw Peninsula approach 40 inches total, 40 inches in 60 hours. Friday, the storm moves east. Syracuse, 8 to 14 inches. Rochester, New York, 10 to 16. Buffalo, 12 to 20 inches with lake effect. Albany, 6 to 12. Boston faces 4 to 8 inches, possibly higher if the storm tracks closer. But wait, there is more. While all this happens, meteorologists track a potentially catastrophic nor'easter developing Sunday night into Monday. This is where the forecast gets truly frightening. The GFS computer model shows a rapidly intensifying low-pressure system off the East Coast, bringing 1 to 2 feet of snow to major cities including New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, and Washington, DC. The European model is more conservative but still shows significant snow. If you live Virginia to Maine, prepare now for a potential historic snowstorm early next week. The nor'easter forecast city by city. The Weather Prediction Center already outlined the heavy snow risk zone, showing how seriously they take this threat. Washington, DC, if this tracks close to coast, 12 to 20 inches Sunday night through Monday. That shuts down the federal government. Baltimore, similar story, 10 to 18 inches possible. Philadelphia, 14 to 24 inches worst case. Your biggest snowstorm in over 5 years. New York City, massive forecast range, 6 inches if storm stays offshore, over 20 inches if it hugs coast. The difference between nuisance and historic blizzard. Hartford, Connecticut, 12 to 20 inches. Providence, Rhode Island, 14 to 22 inches. Boston, you could see 18 to 30 inches if this reaches full potential. Portland, Maine, 16 to 28 inches. Now for outdoor events in February. Super Bowl 59, February 9th in New Orleans. Expect heavy rain Saturday night. Game day should be clear but wet. Invictus Games in Vancouver, February 8th through 16th. Heavy snow throughout, especially Whistler with over 3 feet expected. Mardi Gras in New Orleans ramps up through March 4th. Wet early week, then perfect parade weather. Chinese New Year Parade, San Francisco, February 22nd. Cold 50s with rain chance. For sports fans, NBA games in Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, Milwaukee will see travel nightmares. College basketball across Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, Ohio faces major attendance issues. Consider watching from home instead of risking icy highways. But here is the massive twist at minute 5. After all this winter chaos, we face an extreme temperature crash. Right now, Chicago is 68 degrees, St. Louis 72, Indianapolis 70. By Monday, these cities plunge to the teens and 20s. That is a 40 to 50 degree drop in 120 hours. This Arctic blast settles in for at least a week. Des Moines highs reach 15 degrees. Omaha, upper teens. Kansas City, 22 degrees. Memphis and Little Rock face multiple freezing nights. Southern Gardeners warning. Atlanta drops to 32 degrees Tuesday. Birmingham, 30. Jackson, Mississippi, 28. Shreveport, 29. North Florida seas freezes. Jacksonville hits 32. Tallahassee, 29. Protect sensitive vegetation now or lose it. Let me give you more specific city forecasts because I know that is what you came here for. Comment below with your city, and I will respond with details, but here are the highlights for over 250 major locations. Here are your key city forecasts for over 250 locations. Northeast region, New York City, 3 to 12 inches Friday into Saturday. Major nor'easter threat Monday could bring 20-plus inches. Philadelphia, 4 to 10 inches Friday, potential historic Monday storm. Boston, 4 to 8 inches Friday, then 18 to 30 inches possible Monday. Albany, 6 to 12 inches Friday. Buffalo, 12 to 20 inches Friday with lake effect. Syracuse, 8 to 14 inches Friday. Newark, New Jersey, similar to New York. Trenton, New Jersey, 4 to 10 inches Friday. Mid-Atlantic region. Washington, D.C., light snow Friday. Major Monday threat with 12 to 20 inches possible. Baltimore, 1 to 4 inches Friday, watching nor'easter. Richmond, Virginia, mostly rain Friday, cold Monday. Pittsburgh, 2 to 6 inches Friday. Harrisburg, 4 to 8 inches Friday. Midwest and Great Lakes. Chicago, 4 to 8 inches Thursday night Friday. Temperatures plunge to teens Monday. Milwaukee, 6 to 10 inches Thursday into Friday. Detroit, 3 to 6 inches Friday. Cleveland, severe storms Thursday evening, 3 to 7 inches Friday. Minneapolis, 18 to 24 inches total. Madison, Wisconsin, 7 to 11 inches. Toledo, 4 to 8 inches Friday. Southern cities across the region. Atlanta, rain Thursday, temperatures crash to exactly 32 Tuesday. Nashville, severe storms Thursday, freezing Monday. Memphis, rain Thursday, then freezing nights. Birmingham, storms Thursday, 30 degrees Tuesday. New Orleans, heavy rain Saturday for Super Bowl weekend, improving Sunday. Charlotte, rain and storms. Friday, freeze returns Monday. Raleigh, rain Friday, cold blast next week. Jacksonville, Florida, potential freeze with 32 degrees. Tallahassee drops to 29 degrees Tuesday. The question is, when does this pattern break? Long-range models show active winter weather continuing through February into early March. More winter storms, more Arctic blasts, continued volatility for 2 more weeks minimum. What you need to do right now. Stock groceries and medications before the rush. Fill gas tanks. Charge devices. Have flashlights and batteries for power outages. Tornado zone residents, know your safe place, have multiple warning methods. Heavy snow zone, stay off roads Thursday night through Saturday. Please drop a comment with your city name for a personalized forecast. I read every comment and respond with specific details for your location. This weather pattern is not going away. A week of hazardous conditions across half the United States. In the next video, I will cover the nor'easter in extreme detail once models agree on track and intensity. Subscribe and turn on notifications because that forecast will be critical for Virginia to Maine. Stay safe, stay weather aware. The best way to handle dangerous weather is prepare before it arrives, not scramble once it hits your doorstep. I will see you in the next video for the historic nor'easter deep dive. Until then, stay warm, stay safe, and comment your city for your personalized